Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Yoga Jamz, episode 9. So it's really nice to be here with y'all, and we have a special class for today. I just wanted to mention that we still would love any donations that you might have to go to Austin Justice Coalition, any of the suggested donations that we have in there, preferably supporting people of color and run by people of color if you can. And today we're going to do a class based on a song by Yonder Mountain String Band. It's one of my favorite bands, and this song means a lot to me. And just a shout out to Jeff Austin as well. Rest in peace. You got anything else?
What's up?
Here's Max. Here he is.
Hello.
In all his glory.
Just wanted to shine in the camera for a moment.
Yeah, you shined. Shine on, you crazy star. All right. So, the song for today is called Peace of Mind. And I thought that that was appropriate because I think we could all use some more peace of mind with the climate of our country and just bringing Sweetie into the mix. So I hope your mind gets a little bit clearer in this class, and just enjoy. And let's start out in a seated position. Getting grounded and maybe finding something to sit up on so that you can sit tall without as much effort. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears, and either closing your eyes or just gazing down at the floor if that feels better for you. And starting to tune into your breath. Feeling your soft inhale as your belly expands. And your smooth exhale as you settle into your sitting posture. Just following your breath, allowing your mind and your heart to catch up to your body and to settle in, really feeling the stillness. Letting go of anything that is going on outside of our time together. Acknowledging that this is your time to clear your mind, to allow the postures and the music and the intentions create a sense of happiness and peace, a reprieve. Inviting in the music as you connect your breath to your body. Continuing to sit, continuing to settle. Place one hand on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that one. Just as we start with this gesture of self-compassion, feeling the warmth of your hands and sending yourself love. Let's start out with one round of Om together. Inhaling deeply. Releasing your hands and keeping your eyes closed as I read our first set of lyrics. I'll be focusing on just a few today. So the first line that we'll just be exploring today is, straight into the darkness headed you and I. Thinking about how we head into the unknown when we show up to our yoga practice sometimes, and right now things can seem a little dark, but we are in it together. Take one more breath as you sit. Let it go. And then when you're ready, softly gazing downward. If your eyes are closed, you can open them. And then gently removing anything that you might be sitting on, placing it out to the side. And then coming into a seated posture on your mat. We're going to start with a little bit of core work just to get warmed up. So allowing your knees to bend, feet are on the floor. Roll your shoulders away and then bring your hands on the backs of your legs. Starting to engage your belly, your heart continues to reach up. And then when you're ready, you can lift your legs up, and you can lift one leg at a time if that feels better. Let's come right into the core and breathe. Feeling your strength. Feeling how sometimes core can feel like going straight into the darkness. This is one of the harder parts of yoga for me. If you're happy here, stay right here. If you'd like to move on, come with me and reach your arms out. Bring your hands into your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the fronts of your shins. And then on your inhale, a little bit of cat-cow-like movement here. You're going to reach your heart forward. And then exhale, allow the resistance of pulling that torso back and your hands on your shins to round out your spine. Inhale, reach forward with your heart, spinal flexes. Exhale, tuck your chin. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. Either keep your hands behind your thighs, lift up, or reach your arms out to the sides. And then if your hands are not on the backs of your legs, bring your palms together in a prayer position and then twist to the left. Maybe touching your right elbow to your left knee. Take a breath. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Maybe touch your left elbow to the right knee. Hold here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop. Hands to your shins. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, tuck your chin. Round out your spine. Feel that stretch. Inhale, reaching forward. Headed into the darkness together. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale, reach your heart forward. And exhale. Come back to the center. One last round of these. You've got this. I'm saying that to myself as well. Bring your legs up. Maybe your hands stay behind your thighs. Maybe you bring your hands into your heart. Okay, last variation. Right elbow, left knee as you reach to the side, and maybe you lower your right leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, left elbow, right knee as you twist. Left leg down. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, back to the center. Reach your arms up. Maybe final grand finale. Reach your legs up as well. Exhale, release. Hands to your shins. Same thing. Spinal flexes. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tuck your chin. Inhale, forward. Exhale, tuck your chin. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice, y'all. Coming in hot today. Let's come onto all fours on your mat. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let's do a couple traditional cat-cows now. Inhale, tilt your pelvis, gaze up. Exhale, press into your palms, tuck your chin. Stretch into your upper back. Inhale, tilting your pelvis, feeling this beautiful opening of your vertebrae. Exhale, tuck your chin. And then come back with a neutral spine, and I'm going to face you so you can see me. So rooting down through your left hand, you're going to inhale, sweep your right arm in a circle, and exhale, bring that right hand down. And again, left arm comes forward, sweep in a big circle, opening up your chest. Exhale down. Continue like this. Inhale, big circle, swooping that right arm around. Exhale down. Inhale, big circle. Exhale down. If you have any shoulder injuries, maybe you make a smaller circle like this. And exhale down. Deep breaths in and out as you open up your shoulders, open up your spine. One more like this. Inhale, open your heart, reach up through your fingertips. Exhale down. Last side. Inhale, reach up, open up, and exhale. One more round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come to the center, hands plant, walk your knees back a little bit, and stay in this elongated version of tabletop or come into plank. This is actually also a variation of plank, just with your knees down, so you get to decide what to do today. Hold here, feel your strength. Moving into those sometimes darker places in our mind when postures are hard to hold. Knowing that we're in this together, feeling the beauty of that, knowing that we can get through any sense of pain or discomfort, leaning into it, feeling light on the other side. Everyone lower to your knees, lower all the way down to your belly. Bring the tops of your feet to the ground, engaging your legs. Pull your elbows in towards your rib cage, and then inhale, come into a baby cobra arch, gaze up. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. Unraveling, unfolding your chest. Exhale, release. This should feel good on your belly. You got that activated right away. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Tuck your toes under. Place your hands under your shoulders. Either press up through your knees, or if you'd like a little challenge at the beginning, press up through high plank. Everyone come back, downward facing dog or puppy pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. You can stay in down dog and just kind of pedal your legs out, bending one knee and then the other. A variation of down dog for our entire class, if this works better for you. You can come into this at any time. Here's puppy pose. So you're on your knees and your hips are over your knees and you're stretching out with your hands. So you can see that it's kind of the same formation of down dog, just on your knees. So you decide what's right for you. Most important to listen to your body. All right. And then if you're pedaling your legs, come to a still place in downward facing dog and take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're holding down dog for a little bit to really bring warmth into our body and strength. All right, root through your left foot or your left knee if you're on your knees. Reach your right leg up. It can be a little bit, it can be a lot. We're just beginning practice, so be gentle. Exhale, bring your right knee into your nose. Roll forward and gently step that right foot wherever it naturally lands. You can use your right hand to bring it up. Drop your left knee down. Here we are in a lunge. Roll your shoulders away, gaze up, inhale. Straight into the darkness, headed you and I. The darkness also representing the unknown, because this yoga class is an adventure. Allow yourself to release, to surrender to the postures. Take one more breath here. All right, so now you're gonna heel toe your right foot over to the right, and your knee is gonna always be over that second toe, so be mindful of your knee here. And your foot is gonna rotate out to about 2 o'clock. Bring both hands on the inner edge of your right foot. And now in this kind of interesting version of a low lunge where we get into the inner thigh, just circle those hips a little bit here. So just drawing circles here, and again, be very mindful of your knee. Making sure that that knee is basically descending over that second toe. Little circles here. Good. Switch directions with the circles, and I'll show this facing you on the other side so you can get a different point of view here. Keep breathing. There's a lot of unknown in our hips. We store a lot of tension, stress. Some emotions get stored in there. Together. All right, come to the center, hold here, roll your shoulders away. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, And then heel toe your right foot back to the center so that both hands frame that right foot. Press through the ball of your left foot, coming into a high lunge, kind of in the middle of a low lunge and a high lunge here. So our torso is still down. Good, and then from here, step back, downward facing dog or puppy pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Now I will explain our vinyasa. If you've taken this class with us a bunch of times, you'll already know this, so just do what you need to do and follow along if you'd like. But a vinyasa, when I instruct this, there's a couple options. So you can always rest in down dog or child's pose, which is this posture right here. Always welcome, always encouraged. If you'd like a little more heat in your practice, you're gonna roll forward into high plank and choose to either lower your knees or lower all the way down through plank. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale down. Inhale, press all the way back, downward facing dog. If you know the variation with chaturanga and upward facing dog, I welcome you to do that. But if we haven't gone over that yet, if you've never done it, just stay with me on those cobras. All right, let's take one more breath here. Exhale through your mouth. Letting go, letting go. All right, other side, root through your right foot or knee. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to nose as you roll forward. Gently step that left foot forward. Use your left hand to help you out. And then lower your right knee down. We take a couple breaths in the low lunge. And as you hold the postures, feel the music. Notice the music. Let it help carry you through. Straight into the darkness, headed you and I. The next line is straight into the darkness, further into the night. So as we keep going, as we get a little bit further into our practice, feel yourself leading into the unknown, the mystery, the excitement of it. All right, let's come into the next variation, and I'm gonna face you guys so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So both hands come on the inner edge of that left foot, and you're gonna heel toe your left foot over to the side. Left knee is always in line with your second toe, and your toes face to about 10 o'clock here. All right. Take a deep breath here. And then we do little circles in this posture. So they might be really small, you might just get a little movement. If you'd like to make them a little bigger, you can do that as well. Just feel your hips opening up. Remember that your breath is deep and long for our entire practice, and I'll keep reminding you because it's easy to forget when we get into some more challenging postures. Switch directions and come around the other way. Full deep breaths in and out. Warming up, opening the body. Good, come back to the center, take a full breath in, open your heart, gaze up, exhale. And then heel to that left foot back so that your hands frame your left foot and lift your right knee, coming into this variation of a lunge. Hold here, breathe. Just taking a couple extra breaths here. And then plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog or puppy pose. Holding here, resting in child's pose or moving through a vinyasa of your choice. Inhaling forward, lowering down. Inhale into a cobra pose, roll shoulders away. Exhale, tuck your toes under and press up. And back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. All right, root through your left foot. Reach your right leg up. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Not stepping forward just yet. Inhale, reach back a little bit, medium or left. Exhale, knee to nose. Warming up our core a little bit more. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, hug right knee into your chest. Gently step that foot forward wherever it naturally lands. Foot comes to the front of the mat. Now we're going into warrior two, so I'm actually going to face this way. see me. So you're gonna spin that left foot down, lining up heel to arch alignment relatively. Everybody's different, so notice what feels good for you. Right heel lines up with left arch. Rooting down, our hips are open on this one. Then sink into warrior two, bending into your right knee. Reach forward with your right hand. Reach back with your left hand. Then come to the center and hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Straight into the darkness, further into the night. Getting further into our yoga practice. Breathing, moving into the mystery, sometimes the pain. Letting that be okay. Holding here, deep breaths, we're almost there. All right, turn that right palm up, lean back, coming into reverse warrior. Peaceful warrior, finding that peace of mind. Inhale, come back. Right elbow above right knee on the thigh, and then reach that left arm up, coming into side angle pose. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the strength in your body, feeling the movement. Good. Inhale, back up. Warrior two. Beautiful job, y'all. Swoop your hands down to frame that right foot. Come to the ball of your left foot, and then step back. Downward facing dog or child's pose or puppy pose. Choose to move through vinyasa if you'd like. Inhale, forward. Drop knees or lower all the way down to the ground through plank. Inhale, cobra pose. Roll your shoulders away. Open your heart. Exhale, come forward. Tuck your toes under. Press back. Downward facing dog and hold. I'm gonna turn my body this way so you can see on this side. Take a full breath in. Let it go through your mouth. All right, other side. Root down through your right foot and lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee towards nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, left knee to nose, rolling forward. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, left knee to nose, arch your spine, gently step that left foot wherever it naturally lands. Use your hand to help you move it up. Ground down through your right foot, same posture. Take a moment to set it up and breathe. And when you feel grounded through your feet, swoop your arms up, warrior two. You can choose to keep gazing to the side, or you can gaze over those left fingertips, whatever feels better for you. Find your breath. Let it move through you, feel your strength. We're holding this one for a little bit. Sinking into that left knee. If that's too much, just come out of it a little bit. Find your breath here. Feel the music raising your energy. Headed into some of the discomfort, but we're doing it together. Whether you're doing this while it's live or later, know that the energy is out there. All right, turn that left palm up, lean back into peaceful warrior, finding that peace of mind. Right hand gently touches thigh or below the knee. Keep bending into that left knee. Feel that side body stretch. On your inhale, come up. Exhale, left elbow above left knee and reach your right arm so it's in line with that right leg, so you can feel a line of energy coming through your fingertips all the way through the outer edge of that right foot. Breathe deeply right here. Let the music move you. As you inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, sweep your hands down, come to the ball of that right foot. Step back. You get to choose downward dog, child's pose, or puppy pose. Or, I like to think of this as a rinse, washing away what we just did. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, lower down through your knees or all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, fold. Tuck your toes under and press all the way up through plank, and everyone meet downward dog or puppy pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Full breath here. Gaze up at your fingers and gently walk your way up to the top of your mat, coming into a forward fold. Breathe deeply. If you have flexibility in your shoulders, you can choose to interlace your hands at your low back and reach your arms towards the front of your mat or wherever you are. Let your head hang and breathe. Take 2 more full breaths right here, wherever you are in this forward fold. Then release your hands at your low back if they're clasped. Then come down. Bring your hands to your hips and come into kind of a half fold here, reaching from your hips. And then slowly come all the way up to stand. Let your palms rest open and stand tall here. Deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth, sigh it out. Hold here and breathe, just allowing your heart rate to slow down. Alright, so now we're going to go into our flow, where we allow mats to kind of get some freedom and jam out a little bit. So I'm going to teach you our sequence, and then you're going to do it for a couple rounds as we just like really tune into the music and feel that peace of mind. Alright, standing tall at the front of your mat, inhale, reach your arms up, open your heart here. Exhale, a little bend in your knees as you fold forward. Inhale, hands to your shins or thighs, come up halfway, stretch through the top of your head, line of light from the base of your spine through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step back into the downward facing dog or puppy pose. Stretch your hips up towards the sky, really reaching, basically making a triangle with your body here. All right, so now I'm going to teach you the flow, so pay attention. I try to make it not too complicated, and I'll always be up here to watch, but here is our flow. Root down through your left foot, reach your right leg up. Exhale, hug your right knee in towards your nose and gently step that foot forward. This is gonna feel very familiar, you've already done it. Right foot comes forward. Ground down through your left foot. Right heel lines up with left arch. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Exhale, hold. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Open up your side body. Exhale, hold. Inhale, side angle, right elbow above right knee. Left arm up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, hands come to frame your right foot, coming out to the ball of your left. Step back. Downward facing dog, child's pose or puppy pose, or rolling through a vinyasa. Coming to plank, all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, down. Press back through plank, through your knees. Downward facing dog. That's one side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. All right, let's do the other side. Root through your right foot, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose as you roll forward. Gently step that left foot wherever it lands. Use your left hand to help you. Root down through that right foot, setting up. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, hold. Flip your left palm. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, up. Exhale, arms come down. Step back. Downward facing dog or puppy pose, child's pose, or move through a vinyasa. I'm going to hold down dog. Alright, you can come down to your knees for a moment or continue to hold down dog. Alright, in our next collection of lyrics, so far we have Straight Into the Darkness headed, you and I. Straight into the darkness, further into the night. Okay, but at least you are here with me. We're here together, side by side. So as we do this, think about that, but at least you are here with me. We're here together side by side as we do these next 2 rounds of that same flow. Have fun with it. Feel the music. If you like to dance, always encouraged. Deviate off the path. And if you're not sure what to do, just look up here or make it up. This is a free flow for you and a chance for Max to shine a little bit and turn up the tunes. All right, so I'll be up here doing it. Just look up here if you need to. Have fun. Downward facing dog. Take one more breath in child's pose. Gaze up at your hands. Come onto your finger pads. I like to call these jellyfish hands here. And then gently roll forward, elbows out to the side. Come all the way onto your belly. And then we'll come into Shalabhasana. Little back bend here, strengthener. So you can choose to either have your hands down to your sides like this, or you can interlace them. Try to interlace them the funky way, the way that you didn't do before when we were in that forward fold. On your next inhale, raise your arms up, keep your feet on the floor. Engage your legs and open up your shoulders. Deep breath in. Full breath out. One more breath. Exhale, release down. Bring your left ear down to the ground. Maybe your hands make a little pillow for your ear. Breathe. Come back to the center one more time. Interlace hands, or just let your hands come out to the sides like this. I'll do this version. This time, let everything lift up, including your legs. Reach your chest out. Breathe deeply. Feel your strength. Take one more breath. Exhale, opposite ear down. So right ear down to your mat. Let your legs relax. Take a couple of breaths, just resting on your belly. One more deep breath here. And then bring your head back to the center, and we're gonna play with a little Sphinx pose, so I'm gonna face you guys. So with this back bend, it's a gentle one. You're gonna bring your elbows under your shoulders and your forearms come to the ground. Roll your shoulders away. Chin is a little bit tucked, and breathe right here. I'm gonna face this way for this next thing. Okay, so tuck your toes under. We're gonna come into a little more core work. And you're gonna lift up into forearm plank. If this is too much, lower your knees down and hold here, just like we do with regular plank. But you're on your forearms, you're pressing into your fingers, you're pressing into every single bit of your palms. Breathe here. And then on your exhale, lower down, Sphinx pose. Inhale, tops of your feet down to the earth. Exhale, tuck your toes under, forearm plank. Inhale, lower down, stretch out your belly. You can keep your toes tucked under here. Exhale, forearm plank, feel your strength. Inhale, lower down, toes stay tucked, reach your heart forward. Exhale, forearm plank, listen carefully. Maybe you start to walk your feet in. You have shoulder injuries, please don't do this, just come into puppy pose instead, or whatever feels right for you, but otherwise we're in dolphin pose. On your forearms, it's basically downward facing dog on your forearms. Take a couple breaths here, holding. You're still pressing down through your forearms, through your palms. Hips reach up. Opening up. Headed into the unknown, feeling the mystery in these new postures. Take one more deep breath. And then drop to your knees, rest back in child's pose for 2 breaths. Gaze up at your fingers, come back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, let it go through your mouth. And then start to walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, reach through your chest. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands into your heart, prayer pose. Feeling your breath. Slowing down, feeling the music, straight into the darkness, headed you and I. Peace of mind, peace of your hands down, softly opening your eyes. We're gonna come into one balancing pose here. And there's gonna be levels of it, so yes. So first we're gonna come into chair pose. Bring your hands to your hips. So you're bending down. Your weight is leaning back onto your heels a little bit, just a gentle chair pose. And then from here, balancing on that left foot, gently start to lift your right knee into your chest. And you can stay here if this is enough for you in this moment. Otherwise, bring your right ankle above your left knee so that you're in a figure 4 position. Flex your right foot a lot and then sink in. You should get a nice stretch on that right hip. Either keep your hands in your heart, at your hips, or reach your arms out in front of you. I'm gonna stay at my heart today. Breathe deeply, feel your strength, feel the stretch. Sinking in. Allow this energy, this strength to flow through your body, knowing this is really the last intense posture we're gonna do today. In the strengthening way, intense. Take one more breath here, you've got this. Bring your hands to your hips, gently straighten out, release that right leg, shake it out. Let's do some hip circles. Bring your hands to your hips, feet are a little bit more wide apart than hip width distance, little bend in your knees, and hip circles here. Releasing that right hip. And switch directions, come around the other way. Deep breaths in and out. And come back to the center. Let's prepare for the second side home stretch. Finding that peace of mind that comes after we've headed into the darkness of the unknown, the discomfort. Feel the strength and vibrancy of your body. Okay, first we started in chair pose. Sink your hips low. Hands to your hips. This time, root through your right foot and then bring your left ankle above right knee. It really helps to pick a drishti or gaze point on the floor that isn't gonna move and just focus your eyes there. Sink into that right knee. Keep flexing your left foot, figure 4 position. Maybe your hands come to your heart, maybe they reach out in front of you. Breathe here. Feel your strength and the stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. The peace of mind that comes from facing the darkness, moving through the discomfort, finding the relief and the hope. 2 more breaths right here. We're almost there. On your next inhale, hands to your hips, rise up, release, shake it out. And hip circles once again. Rotating those hips, releasing. Deep breaths. And switch directions, come around the other way. And then come back to the center, feet hip width distance, palms open. Again, take just a couple breaths to feel your strength, to feel the shifts in your body since you first began your practice. Inhale. Exhale. Beginning to slow your body down, noticing how the movement can help us clear our minds when we focus in. And if your eyes are closed, softly open them. And come down to your knees. We're going to come into Ustrasana or camel pose today as our back bend. So starting out on your knees, they're hip width distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips, or if you'd like to, you can turn your palms over so your fingers face up your back. Wherever you are, hug your elbows together. Okay, so you can stay facing forward. I'm just showing you from the side here. So you're going to tuck your tailbone just a little bit so it's a neutral spine. Hugging your elbows together, your toes are tucked in. You're going to lean back, but you're not coming into the back bend yet. So lean back, roll your shoulders away, reach your heart forward. We don't want to put our weight into our low back too much, and that's why we use the strength of our legs to lean back. Hold here for the first one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Squeeze your elbows together. Reach your heart forward. And on your next inhale, come up. Tops of your feet to the floor, sit down, palms rest on your thighs. Take a deep breath. Feeling the energizing effects of the back bends, the heart opening, the joy breaking through, the peace. Second round, come on up. Tuck those toes under. Same entryway here. Bring your hands to your hips. Fingers face up your back, flipping those palms. You get to choose what's right for you. Take a deep breath in as you reach through the crown of your head. Pull your belly button in to tighten your core. Lean back, just shifting your whole torso here. Reach your upper back open, and then maybe if your fingers are right there on your heels, you can bring your hands back to your heels. If they're not quite there, just stay in this variation. If your hands are on your heels, lean your torso back and pay attention if your low back is hurting you. Last option, if you'd like, you can drop your head. Camel pose. Breathe deeply. One more breath. If you are back in this back bend, let your head come up last. So releasing your hands, using your core strength to draw you up. Head is still lean back. Sit on your heels, and then head comes up and rest. Deep breath in. And out. Letting the benefits settle here. So we have an option to come into one more of those if you like, or just stay seated on your heels. Inhale, come on up if you'd like. Another variation is you can keep the tops of your feet on the floor, and this is really only if you have a practice of back bends and it feels safe for your lower back. We're really being mindful of that spot. I'm going to stay in the first variation for you. So bring your hands to your hips, toes are tucked or untucked. Roll your shoulders away, reach your heart forward, start to lean back, heart lifts. If you'd like to come into that variation where your hands gently touch your heels, just make sure that you are not pinching your low back. And you can also tilt your head back if you'd like. Breathe here. Squeezing those elbows together. One more breath. If your head is tilted back, remember head comes up last. Come on up. Sit on your heels, and then your head comes up. Rest here. Letting that very energizing posture settle. Feeling the peace that comes when you turn inward, when you face the fire of the practice and embrace the slowness. We're really entering the slow part of our practice. Our hip opener today will be frog pose. Now, this one you want to make sure you have padding under your knees, so if you're on a hard surface, please take the time to go get a towel or a blanket to put it under your knees. And if you have hurt knees, I'm going to show you a different variation of this one. So for me, it helps to kind of fold my blanket the long way. I'm going to face y'all. Okay, so lots of padding for the knees, and now you're going to set up basically like a little frog. So bring your knees onto this blanket. And your hands plant, you're going to walk your knees to the side. So you're coming into kind of a straddle here, and you're sinking back into your hips. You can flex your feet and they can come out to the side. This is the part where you want to be careful of your knees. And you can hold here. And I like to play with rocking forward and back to see where the tight spot is in my hips. We've really warmed up for this one. We've brought a lot of strength into our inner thighs. If you'd like a little more, you can come down to your forearms. So people can choose to stay here or come down onto your back, and we'll just come into a supine frog pose. So it's the same thing, knees out to the side, hip opener. Frog pose on your back, breathing deeply. Holding here for a couple moments. Just really easing into this posture, giving it time to take a hold. Knowing that you're not alone. Knowing that we do support and love each other. Yoga helps us to slow down, especially when we practice together, to feel that love and connection. Continuing to hold this posture. If you're in the frog pose where you're not laying down, just be mindful of your knees, and if it's too much, just gently come out of it. These slower postures are very important. They're important to integrate and to give your body permission to rest. Even intense ones like this one. I know this one's intense. Let's take about 5 more full breaths in this posture. If you're on your back, continue to lay there. I'm going to come back into the first variation so I can show everyone how to get out of it. That can be challenging. So your breath is slow and long. I know this is intense. We're almost there. Deep breaths in and out. Feeling that deep stretch on your inner thighs. If it's too much, just come out of it a little bit. One more full breath. Deep breath in. And out. If you're on your back, just hug your knees into your chest, bringing them together and just wrapping your arms around them or palms. If you are in our seated frog pose, bring your hands under your shoulders if you were on your forearms. Okay, so now it's kind of like you're heel toeing, but bring your toes in and knees together. Toes in, knees together, toes in, knees together. And then rest, child's pose. So you're either lying on your back with your knees hugging in, or you're in child's pose right now. Breathe deeply wherever you are. Feeling the rest and feeling your hips there. I know that one does a lot of sensation. If you're in child's pose, gaze up and gently walk up to sit on your heels, and then come all the way to lay down on your back, joining everyone meeting with knees hugging into your chest. Just rocking from side to side, massaging out your lower back, your sacrum. And then allow your knees to drop over to the left, arms tee out to the side, and if your right shoulder lifts off the ground, that's totally fine. If we try to press it down too much, you could tweak our back. Gazes to the right or left, whatever feels better. Take a couple breaths. Gentle twist, slowing everything down. Tune into your breath as it links up with the music. On your next inhale, knees come back into your chest, rolling onto your low back. And then falling over to the other side, gazing over your left or right shoulder. And again, if your left shoulder comes off the earth a little bit, that's totally fine. Feeling the deep benefits of your practice today. Cultivating that peace of mind. Taking a couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, bring your knees into your chest. And then allow yourself to come into Shavasana, legs reaching out, palms open. Relaxing your entire body. And I'm going to allow us to rest here for a full minute. And then I'm going to give you the option to either come up to sit, because Max is going to perform this Yonder Mountain String Band song for us, or you can continue to stay on Shavasana and maybe watch it later or just listen to the song. So rest here for a moment, and then I'll lead you to come up if you'd like to watch Max perform this amazing song. So in Shavasana, just letting go, letting your body rest, letting your mind clear, taking a few moments of stillness, Shavasana. Beginning to deepen your breath as you rest. Checking in with yourself and deciding if you're going to stay laying down. Remember, if this is what you need, you can always play this back and listen to Max later. Or decide if you want to come up to a seated position to take in this live music and the Yonder song, Peace of Mind. So make your way up to a seat if you'd like, or just stay laying down, and we'll invite Max to play this very special song.
Sun is rising by, we're straight into the darkness. It's been so long since I've seen you, but I'm forced to stare at these lines laid out here before me. Say you love me, give me peace of mind. Straight darkness, headed you and I. Straight in the darkness, further into the night. But at least you are here with me. We're here together, side by side. Straight in the darkness, headed you and I. Time is running fast, another hour come and gone. Plenty of road ahead, the morning's coming on. I can feel you beside me, but I'm forced to stare at these lines while you toss and turn and dream. Say you love me, give me peace of mind. home is in the mine, in the pine trees and the snow. Wish to speak to me, darling, you know I love you best. Never far from me, even in the old darkness, yeah. It's been so long since I've seen you, racing home to be by your side, while you've been down here before me. Say you love me, give me peace of mind. Straight in the darkness, headed you and I. Straight in the darkness, further into the night. But at least you are here with me. At least we're here together side by side. Straight in the darkness, headed you and I, you and I, you and I, you and I. Straight darkness, you and I, in the darkness, you and I.
All right, you guys. We'll see.
So?
Alice now speaking.
We'll just close up our yoga class real quick just to seal it in. But that was amazing. That song is just like touches the heart. But if you're still in Shavasana, I want to welcome you to kind of ease your way up to a seat at this point. Max is like, bye. And if you're seated, just place your hand on your heart and the other hand on top of that one. Just allow that beautiful song and music and interpretation by Max to settle in your heart. Knowing that as we walk into the darkness together, we bring peace of mind because we're willing to go there. We're willing to move through these times for justice and peace together. Let's close with one round of Om. Inhale. Bringing your hands into your heart into a prayer position. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. And just remembering Jeff Austin, because he was a member of Yonder Mountain String Band, for those of you who don't know, but he died, and just sending him love. Whenever I hear that song, I think about him. So, yeah. Stay safe out there, y'all. We love you. And again, donations go to Austin Justice Coalition, any number of charities supporting people of color, especially in this time. We'll see you next week. Sweetie says bye.